Good morning, class. As we are going through the previous topics, now today we are going to go through the Gandhian campaign. What are the important activities that was done by Gandhiji? Now, certain activities such as the Champaran Satyagraha. Now, Champaran Satyagraha took place in Bihar, where the farmers were totally exploited by the British soldiers in regarding to indigo plantation, and this movement was taking place, and Gandhiji went for their support and started providing them with necessary informations as to how an activity can be done to go against the British government. The next was the Ahmedabad mill strike. Gandhiji organized a worker strike against the exploitation of Indian farm mill workers that were there, the low wages that were given, the worse working conditions that prevailed there, and the salaries that were given to them were to be increased. So on that basis, Gandhiji also approached to this area to help them out in this matter. That was known as the Ahmedabad mill strike. Then the Kheda Satyagraha. Now Gandhiji advised and convinced the cultivators of Kheda district to stop paying land revenue, that is tax, to the government. Now why? Because the crops that they had grown during that time failed and it was bad cultivation duration during that of the people, so they were not having enough of money, but the Britishers were constituently forcing them to pay instead of their worse condition. So Gandhiji urged the people to fight against it, and then but it was through his principle of non-violence and satyagraha to go against the British government by not paying the taxes. Now, by 1990, Gandhiji had become the most important leader of the national movement. It is stated here. He constituted such a name in his durations or during his time that he was considered as the one of the important leaders of the national movement in India. He convinced various different peoples. He occupied one of the places, central stages places, where he brought about a very significant and important political changes in this scenario. The next incident of non-cooperation movement that took place, after which Gandhiji, it was initiated by Gandhiji, was the incident of Jallianwala Bagh. Now in the Jallianwala Bagh, the incident was that there was an act that was formed by the British government that was known as the Rowlatt Act. Now according to this Rowlatt Act, what it was that the British government could arrest anyone without any arrest warrant or trial in the court, okay, and persecute them for various different offenses, as to if anybody is having arms without any license or anything. So for any person who is meeting in a particular place and going against the British government or doing any activity, this gave an upper hand for the British government to stop the movement that was going on. So against that, what happens is that the British government, they arrested two important popular leaders in Amritsar, which later on started getting a new phase, that is a protest was started in the minds of the people, and they started meeting in streets, walking on the streets of Punjab and marching through slogans of this unwanted or unethical kind of arrest that was done of these two prominent leaders. Now in this situation, what happens, a large group of people, they gathered in Jallianwala Bagh. Okay, in the Jallianwala Bagh, women were there, children were there. They peacefully gathered there for certain discussions of this event that had taken place. But General Dyer, one of the important generals during that time, he collected few of his armed men and he marched towards the Jallianwala Bagh, and he opened fire on the people there, killing women. And the problem was that there was no escape, there was no outlet, only one opening was there, or one gate was there from where people could get in and get out. So taking this advantage, he blocked that gate and started open firing. In that, lot of thousands of people, they lost their lives, many of them were injured, and this was considered as one of the mass massacre or an inhuman act that was done by the British government during that time, and for which Gandhiji decided to march towards or to form an organization and then continue a new movement which was known as the non-cooperation movement, in which they were against the British government and they were against the various processes of the British government not to follow what British government says and not to cooperate them in any sense. Okay. Due to this mass massacre, it was various other important incidents that also brought about into phase. There was a Khilafat movement that took place. Now, what was this Khilafat movement? Now, when British, after the First World War, when they captured the Sultan of Turkey, they started humiliating and defaming the Sultan of Turkey. And the Sultan of Turkey was a religious head, also a religious head which was recognized by most of the Muslim community people. Now, seeing this, the Muslim community people, they got furious against the British government, and they started a movement called as the Khilafat movement. It was initiated by two important brothers who were known as the Ali brothers. Okay, that is Maulana Ali and Shaukat Ali. And so later on, when the movement started, Gandhiji also saw this an opportunity to initiate along with the Khilafat movement and to fight against, and he saw an opportunity to bring the Hindu-Muslim unity that was broken or that was on the verge of breaking. And through this Khilafat movement, what he did is that he started contributing more and more towards the other impact, and then that was the time when he thought that along with the Khilafat movement he could bring about there was a good opportunity to bring about non-cooperation movement. So he started launching the non-cooperation movement.